So the performance that we were working on during the project, I mean, we did already one, and then we are about to start a work on another one in frame of the project. And the one that we did, it's Animals. It's called Animals, and it's a performance for 5 actors. The idea was to create a performance with professional actors and also amateurs or semi-professionals that work with our foundation already for some time. Because our basic activity is organizing huge workshops and big productions for intercultural groups, so people of the Polish origin and also migrants, refugees or asylum seekers that are living in Warsaw, who would like to start their artistic experience in Poland. So those big groups, they work for like 6 months, and we create performances with 40, sometimes more people. And we always wanted to make also more professional production. I mean, more professional and also smaller, so easier to tour with, and also to reach maybe people and places that would be impossible for us to reach with such a huge productions. So Animals started with this idea to create a small group of people that already, did some experience with theater and with professionals. The theme that we started working on was our relation of humans with other living creatures. The way in which we treat other human beings and non-human beings, the way that we communicate with other humans and not humans, and how we decide also who has the right to be treated as a human and who doesn't have this right. So our part of, our base for the reflection was the relation between human and animal, but then we treated it wider also to apply this relation that we have with animals to our relation to other human beings and everything which is other than ourselves. The second work that we will start it in 2 months, and we are still working, we are researching a topic to start with, because the idea is to continue our activity with the big intercultural group. So we will open a call. And now we are doing these workshops, research workshops, to research a little bit a method and also topics on which we would like to work with a new group. So we meet different artists and researchers, and we experiment a little bit the topics and the methods with young artists and the migrant artists. In the discussion and in the workshops, we understand what are the themes that are important for us now. So in two months we will open a call for a new group, and then we will see, because also all our performances are based on the improvisations of people from the group. So it will be also very influenced by the people that will join the process. I think that Powszechny Theater, it's very unique on the map of theaters and in general artistic institutions in Warsaw, because it's really openly political and openly talk about its ideas and convictions. Yes. Also the way that our foundation, started working on it, it's also kind of the process that this institution does, which is kind of avant-garde in relation to other theaters, because this idea to be open not only for the local society and not only for the inhabitants of the city, as a public, but also to invite them to be actively involved in the workshops and artistic process, is something unique I think, and also to invite us as an NGO, you know, for this kind of stable collaboration. It's something that no institution in Poland does, and it's really like I think interesting kind of combining, you know, social involvement, political involvement with the artistic creation and the program, you know, of the institution. I think that we need very much the institutions that are involved in political life and also have courage and power, you know, to express their feelings about what is happening. Because through this, I think we can create some kind of community that can think of alternatives and also the ways to struggle or to survive very often, you know, this historical moment, because it's very, very difficult on different levels. Interesting question. Nice. I think we, because for years now we have been working with the people that came to Europe for different reasons, okay? Because we work with political refugees, but we work also with foreigners, you know, like yes, from other European countries or from the countries that it's easier, let's say, to travel, you know, so their decision to come here to live, it's not affected by wars or, you know, like conflicts, but it's just their decision. But I think that the work with refugees and people that came here struggling with the conflicts in their countries showed us that they are kind of heroes, you know, of today. And it's really very interesting that, you know, usually in the mediatic, in media generally, and also in different artistic projects, refugees are presented as victims, are poor people, are those that we have to feel pity for. Instead, we have very much, we have very big conviction that, and we believe very strongly that these are the heroes of today, you know, and also working on the stories of people involved in the processes and talking about, yes, the travel and their experience, we realize that it's really like a journey of the hero, you know, of the mythological hero, and it's very interesting to put in light without making them, you know, more that they are, of course, but in the same time to put in the light their experience that show us that they are not poor and they don't need help. I mean, they need help, but not in the sense that they are like that we are superior to them, you know. So yes, in this sense, I think it like those migrant stories can create new mythologies, and it's very. I mean, we can learn so much from the people that are coming here that it would be nice that also, you know, like institutions and, you know, politicians could understand that.